So people will tell you, don't chase the money. Everything's not about the money. You need to follow your dreams. Well, what if your dreams are money? What if your dream is to get a lot of money? Do you chase after the dream, or do you still get money? How does that work? What I've understood and what I've realized over the years of learning about money and increasing my financial IQ is that it's multiple things that I've learned about money that has changed my perspective on how to acquire this, how to build this, put myself in a position to build more of it and multiply it and be able to not have to worry about finances. Now, one of the things that I've done is I've been able to I got interested in money maybe around like 2015, and that was like really I really started to try to understand finances and money and budgeting and things like that. Everybody knows money when they're younger because they're like the parents give them money or they work for money or they got a job that has money, whatever the case may be. And so I'm sitting here like, you know what? 2015, I started actually budgeting money. I had a piece of paper. I used to write my expenses down. I used to write how much money I would bring in every paycheck. And then I would subtract the expenses, try to track it that way. And it worked for a period of time, but I was still short on money. I couldn't understand it. And then I started getting deeper into understanding money. So not only was I more worried about the finances, but I actually started researching the history of money. I started researching where does money come from? What do we start with? You know, how does it work? How do we get it? Like all these different things about money. And it's been like all the way from the barter system to gold and silver to precious metals, all the way down up to the digital currency. And so I get to the point now where it's like, well, this is pretty interesting. I understand how these banks get money, how money's printed, how quantitative easing works, interest rates, all these different things. I started digging really deep and understanding money. And that's one of the things that I learned about money is that you have to understand it. You have to learn about it, know the history of it, know where it comes from, know how to use it. Now, the next thing is you need to monitor your money. I can't tell you how this step is so important when it comes to monitoring your money. In college, I can't tell you how many times I hit the negative and was charged more because I was broke. Like imagine that. That's one thing I will still to this day never understand. If I'm broke and I go into the negative and you see that I'm broke, why hit me with a fee so I could be more broke? That's just messed up. Why would you even be petty like that? These banks be petty as hell when they be doing stuff like that. Now make sure you monitor this money because if you don't, it's gonna disappear. Literally, maybe an hour ago, I found somebody dropped some money in the parking lot. Somebody dropped some money in the parking lot, and it was a couple dollars. And I said, you know what? Whoop, pick that shit up, put it in my pocket. You lost the money, so somebody else got to get it. And that's just like in business or anything. If you miss an opportunity to get that money, then somebody else gonna come get it. If you have a chance where you end up losing the money, somebody else gonna pick it up. And honestly, I'm not that person. I am not that person to if I find money laying on the ground and nobody is around, I'm going to pick it up and keep it. I'm not turning it into no police station. I'm not turning it into no nearest Goodwill, whatever people turn it into, which I never understand. Like if I find a bag of money or any money, even if it's 5 cents on the ground, I'm picking it up. And so make sure you monitor your money. Monitor your money because you need to know where it goes. I've helped so many people with budgeting their finances and they don't realize where their money goes. They fail to realize where, that's a nice Mercedes. They fail to realize where their money even goes to. They don't see where they say, man, I get paid this, but I have this. I just have no money. Like, where does it go? And when I sit down and go through a spreadsheet with them, they see they got $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 left over. I'm like, they're sitting there looking at me like, this is bullshit. Ain't no way I got that much money. I said, well, yeah, your expenses are this, your income is this, subtracted to, this is what you have left. This is all the bills that you told me, right? Yeah, this is what you have left. You have to monitor your money. You pay attention to it, it will stick with you better. Now, the other thing I like to follow is Grant's 3 rules of money. And the first rule is where you earn it, and then you're able to keep it, and then you multiply it. And a lot of people know how to earn it, like he talks about. They know how to earn it through a job, or maybe they're self-employed, they own a barbershop, or they own a hair salon, or they own an electrician company, whatever the case may be. and they know how to earn it. But it's hard for them to save it because they're always spending it, and they always spending it on something that's not giving them a return. Now, I'm not perfect. I spend money on stuff that don't give me a return, not big ticket items like buying a fancy car or nothing like that. If I grow broke off anything, it's gonna be because I eat, and so I buy food like crazy. But you learn how to save it, and then eventually you take that money and you're able to 10x it, 100x it, 20 times it, multiply it throughout your years. So those are the 3 rules. You want to earn it, you want to save it, and you want to multiply it. Now here's my final say so on this as far as going after the money. Now my thing is chasing after money. Now this is my opinion. This may not be correct to some people, but this is just my opinion. Chasing after money is a good thing long as you have good intentions. If you have good intentions of helping people, if you have good intentions of doing right by people, if you have good intentions on building something that's going to help many individuals, then chasing after the money from that point of view is a good thing. Because let's be honest, who out here is going to do something that is their passion or their dream and it doesn't pay them money? And somebody's going to say, well, you can figure out a way to monetize it. I'm putting you in a situation to where you can't monetize it. Would you still do it? You would not do it. You're going to have to pay the bill somewhere or another. And we just live in a planet today where everything has some type of monetary value tied to it, whether it be your electric bill, whether it be your car note, whether it be insurance, whatever it may be. So chasing after the money is good, because usually the people that chase after money and they don't have good intentions, then they usually have some type of drug problem or some other issues is going on with them mentally, because they know that they're doing wrong by people and is eating their conscience away. And if you are chasing money for that reason, then you definitely are prone to go downhill. But if you're chasing money to help people, if you're chasing money to build something, to be able to, I don't know, if you build it in the neighborhood so more people can afford housing, you're going to make money. It's going to come back to you because you're giving good back into the universe, and then the universe is giving that back to you in the form of monetary value, because that's just what you need. If cash wasn't around, you would benefit from that with maybe gold or precious metals, silver, or whatever it may be, or even oil or whatever. So if you agree with that, that's cool. If you don't agree with that, then that's cool as well. That's just my opinion. Now, that's the end of the video. I just want to bring that up. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave some comments below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. My name is Ray Woods, channel Crab Out the Bucket, where I discuss building a wealth mindset through financial education, personal development. And until my next video, I will see you all later. Deuces.